Good morning, Triton. We're back. Did you miss us?
You may have heard that our beloved superintendent from across the pond will be retiring this year. The new superintendent taking over in July will be Mr. Brian Forget, who has worked in the Triton district from the time he was a student teacher in college.
If you have never met Mr. Forget, Courtney here introduces him in our first segment.
Mr. Forget is this coming school year's superintendent. You see him in the halls, but what do you actually know about him?
I started in 1995 at Pine Grove School as an instructional assistant. I worked in a kindergarten classroom in a first grade classroom with 2 different students as a one-to-one instructional assistant. And then in the fall of 95, or I guess it was the spring of 96, Mrs. Shane, who is now an early childhood teacher at Salisbury, was a 4th grade teacher at Pine Grove, and I took over for her on maternity leave. Then in 2001, I became the assistant principal at Newbury Elementary, and then in 2003, I became the principal at Newbury Elementary. And then in 2005, I became the business manager here in the district. And then in 2010, I became the assistant superintendent. Some fun facts about me. So in high school, I played football a little bit, and I was in the marching band a little bit, and for 4 years I was on the golf team. Go golf team, Mr. Doobie. I am a skier. We ski a lot with our family. I'm a golfer. I'm a drummer. Not as much anymore, but I do play the drums still. But probably the thing I'm most famous for, the fun fact, was actually when I was student teaching at Pine Grove in '94, I was out in California visiting friends, and I ended up on The Price is Right, and I won a car.
What do you have on your list this time? This time I have a Brian Forget. Come on down, Brian. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Hello, Brian, and welcome. Take a look at the next item up for bids on The Price is Right. A beautiful ceiling fan light. For the first bid on that prize, I am turning to you, Maureen.
$450, boss.
$450, Sean.
$680.
$680, Brian.
$700.
$700. What do you say, Jay?
$300.
$300. The actual retail price of that ceiling fan light is $800. The winner is Brian. Brian, I am going to give you a chance to win a wonderful prize right up here. Hello, Brian.
How you doing?
Brian, I want you to stand right here and feast your eyes on that new car! A prize worth $12,040. And Brian here, visiting us from Massachusetts, is going to play Spelling Bee. Now, Brian, how did you get out here from Massachusetts? Did you drive or did you fly or what?
I flew.
You flew out here. By yourself?
Yep.
That's expensive, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And then you have food, and you have hotels, and in college you need every penny that you can get your hands on.
Yeah.
What I'm leading up to is this. What, if you wish, you can forget all about that car, and we will give you $500 for each of those cards. $2,500, and you can go back to Massachusetts.
The car.
You're going to go on. All right. Let's look at that first card, and we find that he has an A. Is it an A? Oh, it's a C. Now,
What car?
he's going for the car. He has only one letter left. It has to be an R. It is an R. It is an R, and you have won that car, Brian. Congratulations. A winner.
Probably a fun little fact, probably the most exciting one. So this is my 21st year, and I think I've proven I'm very dedicated to Triton, the district, and I've seen what an amazing place it is. It's unique, unbelievable faculty and staff, and I think in my 21 years I've seen a steady progression of folks wanting to do what's best for students, and I wanted to be part of that, and I was given the opportunity in my role, in my current role, and when the opportunity presented itself, it was one that I couldn't say no to. Honestly, my first goal is to listen and learn, to hear, to learn what's going well, what's not going well, and then create an entry plan and a strategic plan that matches what we as a district want in our schools.
Well, I doubt that Mr. Forget found the superintendent job listed on the job board outside of the guidance office, but if you're looking to make a few bucks this summer, you might want to check it out.
Few people even know it exists, but it's a great resource if you need help finding the perfect summer job. Here's Zoe Sasay to tell you more.
Triton students will be looking for summer jobs soon, but where does that search begin? Did you know that there are job listings posted in 2 places at Triton? One board is outside the guidance office, and the other is in the guidance seminar classroom.
There are various jobs on the Career Opportunity Board. One is a very important chance for students, and that is to be camp counselors at the YMCA summer camp. That is a wonderful opportunity if you have any interest and patience in working with children. Another chance that students would have to engage in is working at a senior residence in various capacities, whether it be in the kitchen, whether it be working with some of the elderly. We have opportunities on the board for working in restaurants. I believe there's also an opportunity to do some cooking demonstrations for a different company. There's opportunities even to work next door at the Governor's Academy, to work again in the food service end of the business. It's a wonderful chance for students to become engaged with the public and to learn how to manage their time, as well as satisfying customers and really developing a rapport with the public. And I don't think students should deny themselves the chance to take advantage of that type of opportunity, that type of learning that comes with your teen years. If students are interested in applying for one of the jobs that we have featured, first of all, if they are under 16 years of age, they should come to the guidance department. Our administrative assistant will be more than happy to issue the paperwork for the worker's permit. Students will need, if they're under 16, a current doctor's note stating that they're in good physical health to work. They will need their parents' permission to work, and they will also need a promise of employment from the said establishment so that they can secure that worker's permit from us. If they're over 16, the contact info is listed on most of the job applications, but again, any of the counselors here will be more than happy to assist students if they're interested in applying for one of the opportunities that we have available. Again, the jobs board is located in the guidance seminar classroom, which was in M221, the Career and College Center. Also, there's a job board, a much smaller version, right outside the guidance conference room across from central office, and students can see the various opportunities highlighted there as well.
One of the employers you've heard about on the morning announcements that is looking to fill a lot of different positions this summer is the Ipswich YMCA.
The Ipswich Y runs a new property in Raleigh that even Raleigh residents hadn't heard of until recently. They call it Camp Cedar Mill. Sarah Maggicomo visited the property during the Y's Healthy Kids Day event to find out more about the jobs they have available.
Well, I grew up as a Y kid. I went to summer camp from the age of 8 all the way through the program. So I was in LIT and CIT, and I kind of just stuck with it all the way through. I just love what we do here, and I love camp.
It's a great organization. We really give back, and there's no exclusions. It's for all.
The Y is available for everyone. We take donations and grants and work with the other agencies in order to be able to provide those who don't have the funds to attend, to make sure that everybody can attend. The best thing about this property is that it's right off Route 1, but once you get here, it feels like you're in the middle of the wilderness. The property was previously owned by the Girl Scouts, and just recently the town of Raleigh purchased the property, and they're leasing it to the YMCA so we can do all kinds of fun activities. The sky is sort of the limit. We're open to all kinds of collaborations with local communities and groups to see what the town is interested in doing in the local area. We do programs that have fees and programs that are free. So there's free outreach community programs that all Raleigh residents would be invited to, and local surrounding communities. We have youth memberships, which are just for kids, all the way up to 2 adult full family memberships. So there's actually a wide variety. If fees are a problem, we actually have a financial assistance program in place. All of our fees are needs-based. If there is a need, we actually adjust the fees.
To work for the Y, it's not just, a paycheck. It's coming here and giving back. It's really a self-rewarding job, working with the children and the staff. Have a good time. Be a child at points.
The goats are number one. It's a great facility, and we have awesome programs running. The kids are great. You know, it really is a great community feeling in here.
The members, the staff, the donors, all of the people that you come and see. I've met many friends here, lifelong friends since coming here. It's been great.
We are definitely looking for help. This is a growth opportunity to get in on the ground floor of a new and up-and-coming business. We're looking to do all kinds of activities out here, and the activities a lot of times are driven by who's interested in doing what. So if there's something that you specifically like to do, be it rock climbing or working with the goats, or trail biking, or running, or boot camp, or the sky is really the limit. If we do arts and crafts, or music, or yoga, all those types of activities, we're looking for help.
Please come to the Ipswich Y and enjoy some of our awesome camps, Camp Cedar Mill, our sports camp, Camp Dory. We would love to see you guys here, and we'd love to see some new staff come around here.
Plenty of positions. It's a great team to work with. We do have a good time. It's a great property to be on, and a great opportunity to be outside for the summer.
If you do get a job this summer, you may decide to spend your money right away on that cute pair of shoes you've been eyeing, or use it to fill your parents' gas tank so they'll take you to the beach. But some of you may choose to save your pennies for something larger like a new car or even college.
Well, you might need to stuff that piggy bank with something other than pennies. According to recent reports, the U.S. Mint is considering taking the penny out of circulation. Here's Dylan Walsh with that story.
In 1857, the Mint, the main production of coinage for the United States, canceled the half coin because it cost more to make than its value. America is starting to think about canceling the penny because it also costs more to make than its value. Some people think that the penny should be kept for its sentimental value.
I think removing the penny from circulation is a good idea because I recently read some articles and I've heard about how the penny actually now takes more to make than it's actually worth. So it doesn't make much sense to keep it around.
Might be time to do such a thing. What are you going to get with a penny?
I don't know if this is a good idea or not because I don't know anything about pennies.
Back in the day, people used to carry change in their pockets because stuff usually costs less than $1. Nowadays, people do not carry change or even cash around since it's safer and easier to use a credit card.
Most of my friends carry some change to school so they can get a snack out of the vending machine, but I don't really carry it in my pocket. I normally just leave it in my backpack if it's needed or anything like that.
I don't know if anybody still carries around change because I don't ask people, hey, do you got any pennies on you? I mean, the only downside was it would be heavier to carry.
As far as me, I carry change in my pockets. And the benefits are if you need to scrounge every once in a while, get you a bag of chips. And so there you go.
The only person I still know who carries change is my mother, and she has this endless black hole purse with a ton of change in it, and I don't really see any pros to it. It's a mess. It's really not good.
Some people fear that if the penny gets canceled, then prices will round up.
I think if they remove the penny, they're going to be kind of forced to round prices out, make them a little bit more even.
If the penny was canceled, I think the prices would go up a little bit more just because we don't have the change to make it like 99 cents. So obviously that'd go up like only a cent, but it'd go up, and then they'd probably make prices go up even higher by that.
If the penny is removed, many charities that give pennies to the poor, such as Pennies for Patients, will be affected.
It could potentially negatively impact some of those charities for people that are willing to give very little but not too much. That's kind of the basis of how those charities make money. Although, while Nickels for Patients doesn't have the same ring to it, it's more money and it doesn't really feel like giving away much more. So
maybe they can change it to Nickels for Patients. You get more donations that way, maybe.
I think they should just rename it to Nickels for Needy. Needy Nickels. I don't know.
There are many different points of view on the penny, with it being worth next to nothing and its sentimental value. But no matter what, the penny will always have its place in history.
As the penny wars rage on, there's another kind of war that was fought recently in the TLC classroom.
Kevin Garland is a TLC student who enjoys building with Legos. He and a couple of his friends made this next stop-motion animation using the action figures he built. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Jonathan.
And Kevin likes superheroes.
And I like Legos.
We made this next video, and we hope you like it.
Thanks for taking the time to watch this episode of VTV.
The countdown is on, there's 11 more days left.
We may be leaving soon, but we'll be back next week with another episode.
See you soon.
You ready, Elliot?
Yes!
All right.
Where's the mouse?
Few people even know it.
One of the employees you heard about in the Yes!
Sarah Magicomo visited the...
If you do get blah blah blah. I have to sneeze.
Elliot, you look like you're mad.
No, I'm mad.
I just spend the money.
Enjoy.
Kind of war that was fight.
11 more days left.
Is it hot in here? Is it just me? We may be leaving soon, but we'll be back next week with another episode.
See you soon.